It's pretty freaking ridiculous. I mean, I'm still waiting for prestige, but I have so many family members. Fucking 56 now. They pop them out like rabbits. It's ridiculous. It's hard to keep track of where everyone is. House Stark is never going to fail just because there's so fucking many of us. That's where Eddard went wrong, I think. You just needed to pump out more kids, Eddard. You didn't have nearly enough backups. The Lannisters never would have been able to stop you. That is where Walder Frey had the right idea. Put out so many Freys that it's impossible to kill all of them. Lyanna Stark died a maimed cripple. When was she maimed? How did that happen? This is what I get for putting her on an island with fucking cannibals. She had all daughters and then one son at the end. Interesting. Oh, there's my tragic daughter, who died in the Dustin bastard's hand. Another daughter! The old gods have forsaken him! It's just becoming a running joke across the kingdoms now. Fucking Willem Stark can't get a son. Just loads of daughters. Willem the Sunless, he'll be. Fucking Christ. Ah, bloody hell. It's fucking ridiculous. It is really ridiculous. It's going to take me ages to marry off all of these fucking people. Pride is not a sin. I lose health, which is probably not a good idea given the fact that I'm 72. Oh, I thought my niece was dead. That's the other niece. Seduce my wife. For fuck's sake. I can't even... Stay away from my fucking wife! You bastards. Hey, I actually love my wife. Who knew? I didn't. There we go. Now I can arrest him. We have a 25% chance based. Yeah, alright. I'm still gonna kill him. He tried to screw my wife. Nobody fucks with the hungry wolf and gets away with it. Especially when they're fucking his wife. Raise his banners in rebellion. Yes, we're aware, remember? What else I'd rather my wife broke down and tearfully admitted having the affair with Lord Verona God's Hill, babbling about mercy and forgiveness. The father of the unborn child is revealed. This is high treason! I was literally saying 2 seconds ago that, oh look, I love my wife, and then, BAM! Bitch betrayed me! Never again will the hungry wolf trust women. He's been hurt too many times. He just wants to be loved. That's really all that he ever wanted. That's really all that he's ever wanted, but nope. There is no solace for him. What the hell are you guys up to? Attacking Lord Protector Jory of the White Knife and the Conquest. Okay, I don't imagine that's going to go well, buddy. He controls all of that. You control that. Yo, stupid. Wyman, I almost thought that Willem had a kid there for a second. Violent Stark. Betrothed to my niece? I think not. I killed both of his sons. Is that the last of his line? Yep. The last of his male line, anyway. This is what happens. Let it be a lesson for everybody. And now I have more land. God's Hill. Well, I just killed the Lord of God, so, yeah. Yep. The male stout lion has been completely and utterly wiped out. I've now taken his daughters as my courtiers, apparently. Essentially, I now need to marry off... Wait a minute, it's my son Benji. My other son is 14. Yeah, I need to, like... I need to figure out where I'm gonna... You've got the Lordship of Castlewood, which is up there, which I grabbed off those guys off camera, just because it was real quick. They were rebelling, so I grabbed it quickly. I got High Barrow, and I got the Lordship of Barrowstown, and then the High Lordship of Barrowstown, which I want to give to somebody. Alright. My wife is still, I'm kind of thinking... Yeah, Unfaithful Harlot, minus 300-ish. She's got the pox as well, and the Daughters. Wish I'm in prison now. Anyway, but, yeah, I've given Durin the Lordship of God's Hill, which I've renamed to Stoutbarrow, which is essentially a giant middle finger towards House Stout, or what's left of it. I married off his eldest daughter to Durin. I married off the other one to a Stark, one of my nephews. I married off the youngest to a Reed. So I've essentially killed all his male heirs and sold off the fucking girls to various suitors. But they're nobles, and most of them are Starks, so they should be privileged. Such is the harshness of reality. And there's the bastard that she put on him. Hungry Wolf. Essentially just leaves Baraton, which I'm sort of 50-50 on who to give to. Leaning towards him, but at the same time, you've got Willem Dustin. But he's ambitious, deceitful. And he's also the son of the Lord, the previous king. And, you know, Garber Dustin. Whereas the other chap is the bastard brother of the previous king. I can't help but feel the bastard prince's bastard uncle, would be more, you know, he's honest, temperate, brave, charitable, diligent. A skilled warrior, tall, and I have raised him. So he's my. I've been his mentor, and he's married to my kinsman. So I'm thinking I give Barrowtown to him, which will just quickly. I want to keep houses around that I've defeated. You know, make them bend and then give them shit. So we'll give him Barrowtown. And then give him the High Lordship of Barrowtown. There you go. And he's got a child on the way, which is hopefully legitimate. So, there you go. The Dustins are now in control of that. They're not actually, I mean, if you look at direct vassals, you've got Baraton, and then you've got the High Lordship of Torrance Square. Then you've got the High Lordship of that, which, by the way, I've given Benjin the Castlewood place up here and married him to a Mud Princess. Meanwhile, Deepwood Mort is all of that. And then Moat Caelin's that, which is controlled by Stark. And then Great Water Watch. What is this originally a part of? High Lordship of the Border Marshes. Doesn't exist, currently. So, this is part of Moat Caelin for now, which I'm fine with. Ooh, the Reeds are gone. The old kingdom of, No, they still control... Wilbert Mudd controls it. Wilbert Mudd is calling himself the King of the Neck. Which could cause problems down the line. It shouldn't, actually. I'm betrothed... my son is betrothed to... Well, it doesn't matter, actually. He doesn't have a non-aggression pact, so he might cause some trouble later, actually. Alright, anyway. We have 1,500, so we should be able to... subjugate the Kingdom of the Wolfswood, so to speak. Which essentially just grabs us all of this. See, I can either grab that, or I could grab this. I kind of like the idea of controlling all of the left side of the north. More so than I give a shit about controlling the rest of this. What do I need for this exactly? Prestige, rum side of at least 108. Yeah, hold 3 kingdom titles. We're a while off 180, so I won't mind about that. Worry about that, to be honest. Yeah, we'll probably get that before we get anything else. I'm thinking I'll grab Flint's fingers. Apparently. Petty Kingdom of Flint's fingers. They won't bend the knee willingly. Yeah. Just to make my borders look nice and to stop the Mud King from doing anything like it. Because I don't want him grabbing that. Fuck it, we'll grab this. That'll be our next target. I know I said I'd go for the Deepwood guys, but eh. In light of the Muds sort of pushing up and him having that claim to the King of the Neck, I don't want him grabbing that before I can. We got another kid. I'm gonna need to... Right, like a few of these guys. Disband the other chaps. More Thunderstocks. Good, good, good. It's like the Cadet branch that I'm trying desperately to keep alive that the game does not want kept alive. Should we put... Wait a minute. I wanna get some of my kids, my sort of grandkids in. Are they already setters? Yeah, Willem's already fighting. So, Ricard, are you already set as a general? I'm not sure. There you go, now Ricard is. So, Brandon can, and his son, my grandson can. Let's do this. Willem has a son! Praise the gods! It only took bloodletting in war in order to get him to do it. He inherited the short trait. Oh, for fuck's sake. Not a okay, I was about to say, actually, yeah, not tall, not tall, also inbred, but either way. Yeah, tall, charitable, fucking badass. Yeah, so as all of his sisters inherited like tall traits and all the good traits. He got short. Fucking well done. Alright, what do we call this guy? No, Brandon's that, and then Will. What names haven't we done, exactly? Theon died of sickly infant. John, Brandon, Rickon, Farlan, Theon. I have a feeling he calls him Theon. After his 75-year-old badass great-grandfather. I'm saving there because Willem does not... That's like a rare miracle that... Oh my god, he actually had a fucking son, kind of thing. I have to accept that. I don't really want to attack him there with that evenish odds. Alright, we'll go to the right and then get him to come across. Fucking hell, he moved quickly. What the hell was that? Hey, the bastard died. Good riddance. Come on, attack me, you arseholes. Alright, I haven't called on the Grey Starks in a while, but I want you guys to come be cannon fodder. hell was going on there? The Grey Starks appear to be getting their asses kicked. Alright, do we just go on a one-on-one battle and hope to see what happens? Actually, let's just wait a second. They are losing... They're losing men to attrition. Meanwhile, my... Oop. What can I usurp? Ah, from Merkelin. What do you do? Usurp it from his... I have no idea. Let's just go straight up north and attack these chaps. Preferably before that attrition ticks over and takes out half my men. Go on, go, 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 go. Nope. Bloody hell. He died a natural death in the middle of the battle. Well known to be charitable, he died he freely gave his money to his friends and found a godly man. Being talented as a military tactician, he expected to lead in the victories along the field of battle. Okay. Well, the the hungry wolf is dead, and his son is inheriting everything. Let's assign my leaders. These guys appear to like me a lot better than they like the other guys. Interesting. It's probably because he's got kind and everything. There you go. So passes the tale of the hungry wolf. Ever hungry. He died doing what he loved, invading other people's shit and trying to take it. Master of Laws. Master of Coin is Barrowtown. You can be that. Whispers. Definitely not you. Court Chaplain, you. Minor titles, Variable Elder, grab you. Grab you. Essentially make everyone like the new king is my aim here. Willem, fight that. Yeah, Brandon will go back to Winterfell. Yeah, yeah. The Hungry Wolf died fighting in the marshes and trying to bring the Flints to heal, so King Brandon is going to go back to Winterfell to bury his father, while the prince remains behind and continues the subjugation of the Flints. An alliance with the Muds would be very good. I think. Aren't they the revolting faction? Yeah, he's asking me to make a marriage alliance with a bunch of revolting dudes. Okay. Yeah, let me finish the war first, and then we'll worry about the diplomatic nonsense that we have to deal with. The lag and the really fast crap is pissing me off. Ah! John's fleet was captured in battle. How the bloody hell did he get past me? Dustin bitch is pregnant, apparently. Whoa, what's going on here? Apparently a bunch of those idiots here. Sister-in-law's a captive. Interesting. Pretending to care about distant family relations. It's like getting a raven's like, very interesting, yes. Who are they again? Right? What relation again? Yeah, like my father's uncle's sister's descendants of some bollocks or another. Winter King is infirm. I need to wrap this up like yesterday. You're the heir to the revolt. I'm not really interested in the revolt unless the revolt is winning, and it kind of is. In favor of Sandor, the river's hot. Yeah. It might not hurt, actually. I give them my son's eldest and fattest daughter. There's more of her to go around. There you go. If they win, then we have an alliance with the Muds. Keeps them off our back. Makes those idiots bend the knee. Alright, well, the King Brandon is infirm, so he won't be around for much longer. I've got to do a lot of diplomacy and handing out of titles and all manner of bollocks. So, I'm going to get something to eat, and then I'll do that off camera. We've got a lot of prestige and money now. Essentially, it's once I can rely a lot more on my levies as opposed to my main forces, because my main forces are just crippling to my economy. The rest of them are a lot less so. But yeah, the aim is now to get these 2 regions for Cape Kraken. Actually, it's just one guy, I think. Yeah, I think it's just one guy. Which I can just claim through that. So, yeah, that'll be like the next thing that we do, basically. I can just do that right now, to be honest. Yeah, we'll do that off camera. That's both the same dude, so it should take both of them. I don't know. We'll see. That's just I want that gone so that it's my borders. At that point, we've then taken the whole left section of the north, essentially. It's then just the rest of this to take. And Moat Cailin is kicking ass. Yeah. Moat Cailin is kicking ass. It's already taken the white knife. It's then starting to push into... Good lord. Who is that anyway? It's my, like, cousin or... Yeah, my cousin. My cousin is kicking ass. Slowly but surely. And then, next order of business, we're making the Umbers bend and taking out all of that, essentially. For now, at least, we'll do a lot of off-screen diplomacy, marriages, and selling off of relatives and whatnot. Because I've got 68 of them now, so there's a lot of Starks.